Quick little chatty check-in. I received my first hamster mailbox, so I'm going to be showing you guys that. We have Little Miss all settled in, and that is officially her name. She is Little Miss. She's super active and just super curious and so much of a busybody. For those of you who don't know though, we are going through some crazy heat. But I'm sure you know, because the whole world is going through it right now. So as far as keeping everybody cool, the shed is insulated and climate controlled, but as you can imagine, is struggling. So that is running pretty much 24/7 to keep it as cool as possible. I have also added in a large tile as like a cooling plate for the bunnies. And I'm also putting in frozen water bottles for them to kind of lay up against and kind of help regulate their heat a little bit, because it's hot out. It's so hot out. As far as Pampas goes, he's got plenty of bedding to keep him insulated and cool where he's at. But one of the things I got in the hamster mailbox, I'm really excited about because it came at like the exact time I needed it. So that will be going into his, because he is still outside right now. I am going to be moving him inside because update, he's got a Buka State 2, well, a Buka State 3.0 also. So I'm gonna finish setting that up tomorrow morning, and I'll be bringing him inside. And then the, what are they? They're the connector pieces. So the actual pieces that'll leave a gap in between the two tanks, enclosures, whatever you want to call them. Those are coming in next week, mid to late next week. I'm hoping closer to mid. And then once I have those, then I will be able to move the table I'm planning on moving in there, placing the wood down on that, and then we'll be able to stack the enclosures so they will be all set in their permanent little homes. And then I actually have a checkup appointment scheduled for 3 of the 4. I didn't have Little Miss yet when I scheduled it, and I wasn't on my radar that I was going to be getting one. So I have a checkup for everybody just to make sure everyone's doing okay. I'm a little curious to see how it goes for Pampas, just because he is a little over a year now, so he's not really a senior, but he's definitely well into adulthood. There shouldn't be anything going on. He's not showing any signs. This is really just like a baseline just to see how things are going, where he's at. Is there anything I need to be concerned about, which I doubt there is. So yes, everybody will get a baseline except for Little Miss. I'll have to book hers another day, so she'll have to wait. Although now that I'm talking about it, what I'll probably do is I will reach out to the vet's office and swap Pampas's appointment for Little Miss. Because if anything, she needs it more than he does. I know where Pampas came from. I know his owner. I know his breeding line. He's good. Little Miss, on the other hand, I don't know a whole lot. I know she had a young tween teenager for an owner. I don't know how long they had her. I don't know how old she is. I don't know her breeding line. I don't know a lot. So I think I'll probably swap those. So, but she is settling in nice, so I'm happy about that. Now, as far as Pampas's cage, I'm not going to be doing a full cage setup video. I'm just gonna kind of maybe do a short form kind of situation. And then other than that, I'm just gonna set him up and then show you guys where he's at, how he's doing. And then, yeah, we've been very busy around here. I have been working on quite a few things. Most importantly, today I have been working on the possibility of working markets. So I have inquired with 2 events. I have sat down and made a list, which let me pull that up so that way I'm not talking out my butt. I've made a list of my absolute needs and what would be nice to have. The only thing that I still really need is a pop-up tent, some sample jars so that way you can smell the florals and stuff because they smell so good. Plus you can visually see them since my packaging is that kind of like craft paper, you can't see the product. So I think that'll help. I really need a tablecloth, which push comes to shove, I can always just get like a plastic one or use an old sheet if we're being honest. And then a sticker display would be really, really, really nice. And they're not that expensive. I ordered a banner today and it is so pretty. I'll pop up a picture of what I used for it. So I'm so excited. It's gonna look so good. So that will be coming in soon. I'm working on so much, guys. I did place an order to restock some things because they are running low. And then I also am going to attempt to make some hides. We're gonna see how it goes. And if it goes well, I'll be able to list them instead of digital plans. But until then, TBD, we'll see. Hopefully by the time this video goes up, I will have figured out the process and have them listed because that would be awesome. So yeah, we're really excited, really, really excited. Everything is going so good and I can't wait. I do have my small business association meeting next week. So I'm curious to see how that goes. I did give her my current copy of my business plan, the Gigantor 15-page one. So I am going to be going through that with a pen and a highlighter to kind of make some tweaks. And if I can get some updates, I will send those to her. But the only thing we're really waiting on right now is to hear back from those two markets to see if they'll take me at all. I'm hoping they do. If not, I have a really nice banner to go in my background. So you guys will get to see it. But yeah, I'm super excited. I've already figured out how much it's gonna cost me for all of them because it's 2 markets, but one there's 15 dates I want to do, and then the other one there's only 2 because it's more holiday style. So I figured out all the fees, everything I'd spend in supplies, and then I've divided it out to how much I need to make strictly in profit, not revenue, but profit to make back all of that money. And it's honestly very doable, like very doable. So I could at least break even by end of year on markets. So the next year would be strictly profit on whatever I bring in, which would be amazing. So yeah, I'm so excited. So I'm waiting for those things to come in. They will come in on Monday. And yeah, I think you're up to date now. So let's go look at the hamster mail. Let's pop this open and see what we've got. Oh, this is like intense. And there's what we got in the box. Oh, that's gonna be so cute. Charity of the month is a Bunny Jackpot Foundation. Hey! Oh, I'm so excited. The cooling mats, which we need because it's so hot right now. We've got, oh yeah, little miss will love that. She's big on tearing stuff up. Raphael Rustler. Oh, actually, I might give this to Little Miss and then the other one to Pampas. It's in German, it looks like. Spizulge, something like that. But that'll be nice. She'll definitely pull that apart. Then we have watermelon and coconut popcorn. That sounds absolutely hilarious. So the nice little snack for them. And then a coconut. Coconut cabana. That's cute. What else in it? Plantain, hibiscus, and sunflower pebbles. Yeah, so that, okay, so the cooling mat will probably go to Pampas. This and this will go to Little Miss. So this and that will go to Pampas, and then this will get split between the two of them. We had a breakout. I'm not entirely sure how he did it because I don't have any recordings of him actually escaping, but I do have proof that he was on top of his cage, and I also have proof that he was on the floor in the shed under a shelf. So, Pampas is now Houdini, and oh my goodness. So, I was able to get a hold of him. Thankfully, he's enclosed in the shed. My first thought, honestly, when I realized he wasn't in his tank was, oh my God, he's roaming around out in the wild and I'm never gonna see him again. But thankfully, he was in the shed. So I was able to get a hold of him. I already had some bedding in his new book estate, which I was in the middle of making a transfer anyway. So I brought him in, placed him in his new tank, finished doing a deep clean on his bedding, what was going in the trash, what was gonna come inside to the new cage. So he is now semi-settled. His tank is not finished, but I think I'm gonna wait anyway. I wanna add some more bedding in before I really stand up all of his sprays, because right now they're just kind of laid down. Plus, I just got the notification today that the connector pieces got shipped, so they should be here pretty soon. I would give it like 2 days maybe, because they shipped locally, so I'd say no more than 2 days. So then that way I can get everybody in the shed, stacked up, beautifully done, and we can go from there and keep our fingers crossed that he stays where he belongs.